Am I live? I think I'm live. Let me move my microphone right here. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. I'm going to be streaming quite a bit today. I'm going to be playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion again. I did try and do a playthrough last time, like several months ago, but I ended up just playing it off stream and finishing it from there. So I don't want to do that. Today, I'm actually going to try and commit to this being a series and have this be, this account is going to be the stream playthrough, I guess. So I'm gonna try and do this and try and keep that consistent. At least once a week, I want to try and stream playing this game. It might change on the day. What it does, and I might stream more than one day a week, but I'm gonna try and do this just to be consistent. Before I start though, I don't wanna start before anyone can actually join. So I'm going to actually look at the new Mega Evolutions, and let me actually change the scene. Guess what I found out how to do, guys? I can change scenes without losing the webcam now. I figured out how to do it. It only took me like, I don't know, 10 years of using OBS to figure that out. Anyway, what I've got here is the list of new Mega Evolutions, and I want to very quickly just kind of go over my thoughts on each of them. I think a lot of the hate is overblown. I think a lot of people hating on the new designs is very much overblown. That said, Legends ZA is a dog crap game. It is, sure, the gameplay of Pokemon is always fun. It's always there, right? And they did some stuff to spice it up, similar in Legends Arceus, how it's, you know, you can move around while the battle's taking place and stuff like that. That's cool and all. But it's so bad from a developer standpoint. It's so bad from a consumer standpoint to even buy this game. I will guilt trip you if you bought this game. I'm sorry. If you get it on sale, then that's another story. But if you get it full price, $70, full price, for this piece of crap game, I will judge you for the rest of your life. Anyway, so I'm gonna go through the megas real quick. And I'm probably gonna I'll do like 5 of the megas. I think there's like 28 of them. So I'm gonna try. Let me see real quick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, 26. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll do like I don't know. I guess I'll do 3 at a time. That'll be good. 3 at a time, and I'll just keep coming back to this in between like gameplay. So Mega Clefable. I'm fine with the design. It's not my favorite design. I like it. The little hat or whatever it's wearing on top of its head is a little weird. But it makes sense to give Clefable wings because it's technically always had wings. It just hasn't been able to fly. They gave it the move Air Slash in the game, so it might not get Aerialate. If it doesn't, then I'm really curious what it would get. Honestly, if they keep Magic Guard, I would be totally fine with that because Magic Guard is a great ability. Speed goes up by 10. Special defense and special attack go up by a lot. I think even the defense goes up a little bit. And of course, they gave it extra attack because it's Game Freak. The problem is, if they give this thing Serene Grace, it's just going to be Togekiss, but better, to be honest. It's just going to be a better Togekiss. The only thing that Togekiss has over this would be it could wear the heavy-duty boots, which prevents you from getting hit by Stealth Rock and stuff. So, I don't know. It's kind of... I mean, like, I like it, but I do fear it'll just straight-up outclass Togekiss. I do fear it'll just do that. I've always liked offensive Clefable with Life Orb. I've always enjoyed that. That's been my favorite set to run. And I think this will this is going to have the power of Life Orb Clefable, but without a Life Orb. So depending on what ability they give it, it's going to be interesting. But I really hope they don't give it Serene Grace. I hope they give it something. I hope they just keep Magic Guard, because I thought that was that's an excellent ability, and especially now that it's weak to Stealth Rock, Magic Guard's going to be so good. I mean, just look at Sigilyph. Sigilyph's not even that great of a Pokemon, but because it has Magic Guard as a flying type, that is a huge deal. Excuse me. Mega Victreebel. This thing is kind of weird. I actually like the design. It's very goofy, but I like it because it's goofy. Victreebel is also kind of goofy in the anime, so I mean, it doesn't really, it's not really out of character, I don't think, for this thing to get a little goofy. Plus, I love the fact that the little tail vine wraps around its neck to keep itself closed, so it's not spewing poison everywhere. I like the leaf, the giant giant leaf with the multicolor. I like that a lot. Now, as far as the stats, I mean, it's got high attack and special attack, and they gave it some more defense and special defense, but not a whole lot. It's decently bulky, but by Mega standards, it's just not. It's not the same level. Now, Mega Abomasnow has similar stat distribution. It equally gave out attack, defense, special attack, and special defense between each other. And Mega Abomasnow worked, but it just wasn't a high tier Mega Evolution, it was a lower tier. And I think this is going to be kind of the same case with Mega Victreebel. If you don't know what I'm talking about with tiers, I'm talking about Pokemon Showdown. But yeah, I could definitely see Mega Victreebel being good in the lower tiers, like maybe RU or NU. But I just don't see it being that big of a contender unless they give it some kind of crazy ability. A lot of people are saying Corrosion. It would make sense with the lore that its Corrosion could even poison steel types. That would be pretty good. That would elevate this Pokemon a lot, in my opinion, if they gave it that ability. Or if they gave it an ability like it that allows all of its poison moves to hit steel types. So Sludge Bomb, Sludge Wave, Poison Jab, whatever. I think that could be good. And now my least favorite Pokemon of all time, Mega Starmie. I hate this thing with a fiery passion. Not just because its design is stupid and I hate it so much, but because it took away a Mega Spot from Mega Flygon. We still don't have that, even though that's the one that everyone has been saying. Every Pokemon fan ever has been begging for Mega Flygon, and instead they gave it to Starmie. And instead of doing something cool with it, they just made it have longer legs. Why? Why? And not only that, but they broke the rules. They broke the freaking rules. They gave this thing 140 base stat total increase when it Mega Evolves. Why? Like, what? Why? Why break the rules with this one? Why? It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, this thing has very high attack, 140. For some reason, they made it have 140 attack, which is where the extra 40 points in Mega Evolution comes in. Gave it more defense, more special attack, more special defense, a little more speed. All of these increases are small, except for the attack, which is a massive buff. And I think obviously this is going to be a good Mega Evolution. I don't know what ability they're going to give it, but clearly they want it to be like a mixed attacker or be able to do physical or special. And it's, you know, it's I think it's definitely going to be good. I just don't know. I just don't know how good, because the ability's not released. Water Psychic's a pretty good typing defensively, but offensively, so I mean, Water is still good offensively, but it's not the best offensive type. So just look at Slowbro, for example. Slowbro and Slowking are the Water Psychic types, and Starmie has been too. But it's been less for offensive purposes and more for defensive purposes. It has Rapid Spin, for instance. It's got Recover. I think it's got Thunder Wave as well. So this thing can be just the same thing as it was. It could just be a Rapid Spinning, Recover using, firing off some Water moves, some Psychic moves, Thunderbolts, because it gets that. And now it's probably got High Jump Kick or something because it's got legs. Wow, very creative design. Yeah, I hate this thing, but I hate it more because I think it's good, and I'm gonna have to see this thing in battles on Pokemon Showdown. I'm very disappointed. But anyway, that's all I want to do for now. That's 3. Let's go ahead and get actually into the gaming side. And I am going to pick Fractious, which is, well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you guys choose. Do I choose Honedge plus Scraggy or Fracture plus Oddish? I'll do this. I'll let someone choose, and if I don't get an answer within like a minute, I'm looking at a timer. It's 10 minutes of stream as of posting that, so you have 1 minute. You have 1 minute before I decide, and I think I'm gonna choose this because Fracture is very good. It's not Axew. Axew evolves at like level 37 or 38, I think, which is obnoxious. This evolves, I think, at like level 40 or 50 something, into Haxorus, and I can definitely work with Fracture way more than I can Axew. So, especially early game, this thing's gonna rock. It's got Dragon Rage as well. So I'm definitely looking at that. But you guys get to decide. You know, you guys get to decide if you want to vote. There's no point in saving because I already saved before. So, but you know what? While I wait for you guys to decide, I'm gonna get back to some of the megas. Since this is an uneven number of divisible by 3, I'll do 2 more. Mega Dragonite. I'm excited for Mega Dragonite. I think this is a really good Mega Evolution. I think they did exactly what I wanted them to do, and that's not make Mega Salamence again. To do that, they either had to change the type, and when I saw the Mega Evolution revealed, I'm like, okay, this is definitely still going to be Dragon Flying type, so what are they doing to make it different? And the answer is, they made it less of a physical attacker and more of a special attacker. That said, it's still perfectly possible to run a Dragon Dance set. You can run, instead of running like Jolly, you can run Adamant Nature, make this thing's attack actually slightly higher than Jolly Natured Dragonite, just base Dragonite. Its attack is actually higher because the nature is adding more points to it. So even though it's 10 points less, it's still actually higher, which is I think is pretty cool. Massive defense, massive special defense, good speed now at 100. So 100 has always been like the bar of like good speed. It's been that way forever, and now it's got that, and it's got 145 special attack, which is massive. I think it had like a 95 before. So this is a big buff, and Mega Dragonite has access to Air Slash, Hurricane, Draco Meteor, Fire Blast, Thunderbolt, Surf, so many special moves. And what's so great about that is that you can run mixed. You can run Draco Meteor, Hurricane, and then have Earthquake to deal with Steel types. If you don't want to run Fire Blast, or you can run Fire Blast and Earthquake if you want. Or you can run Outrage and Hurricane and Earthquake, Extreme Speed. You can just have Hurricane be your special move. There's so much room to experiment with this thing, and I think this one's going to be one of the more creative as far as like different sets that it can run. I think we're going to see a lot of creativity with Mega Dragonite. It's just got so much potential on what you can actually do with it. I think if they give it Aerialate, Extreme Speed is going to be busted. This is definitely going to be banned on Pokemon Showdown if they give it Aerialate. If they give it, like, I don't know, Shed Skin, I think it still will be good. There's not many abilities they could give this thing that I think would make it bad, to be honest. I think just base Dragonite having multi-scale, when it's at full health, if you hit it, it's going to do half damage. I mean, just having that in its base form and then Mega Evolving and getting another ability, I think that's great. You know, it's going to be hard for Game Freak to give this thing an ability that's not good on it. So, hopefully they somehow don't do that. Somehow they don't do that and they give it like a decent ability. But it definitely can't be a busted ability. Otherwise, this thing's going to be too difficult to kill. Especially considering this thing also has Roost. So you can run like a max HP, max speed set with Dragon Dance, Roost, and then having like a flying move or Outrage and Earthquake or Extreme Speed. Like there's so much you can do with this thing. You can run a special set. It doesn't have Calm Mind or Nasty Plot, but you can just use the raw 145 base special attack to do some massive damage overall. Yeah, Mega Dragonite's going to be pretty good. And then Mega Meganium. This is honestly one of my favorite new Mega Evolutions. I know people clown on the design, but I don't think this is too far off. I mean, if you look at Mega Manectric, right? Mega Manectric basically just took Manetric's design and made it a big Thunderbolt. So it's not like out of the ordinary for them to take like the mains of Pokemon or like the body details of Pokemon and exaggerate them to larger scale. It's not out of the ordinary. This is nothing new for Game Freak to do with Mega Evolutions, and the people saying it looks stupid clearly don't realize that the same thing was going on in the first batch of Megas we got. But Mega Meganium, I like it. It looks good. I like the little darker green patches on its feet. I think that's pretty cool. Grass Fairy. I mean, let me be honest. Back in 2013, when Megas were first introduced, I said if they ever make a Mega Meganium, it has to be Grass Fairy. It has to be more defensive and a little bit stronger in special attack. This is exactly, and I mean exactly, point for point, what I wanted Mega Meganium to be. Like, I got exactly what I wanted with this thing. It is Grass Fairy, it is much bulkier, and it is much stronger. They didn't increase its speed. They did put like 10 points in attack for some stupid reason, but this is a Game Freak we're talking about, so. As far as its ability, I saw someone on Pokemon Showdown, there's like a mod you can play on Showdown where they just give the Megas abilities that they think would be good. And they gave it Flower Shield, and I'm like, Flower Shield? Or Flower Veil, excuse me. And I was like, Flower Veil? Why would you ever have Flower Veil? And I remembered that being the ability of Florges, and it being useless on Florges. But I forgot that it basically says that this side's grass types cannot have their stats lowered or be hit by status moves. And that's useless on Florges because it doesn't help Florges, because Florges is a mono fairy type despite being a literal flower. Ah! But this thing is grass type. So if it were to have Flower Veil, it would actually be devastating. You can't hit this thing with Toxic. You can't drop this thing's stats. So you can't even hit it with Moonblast and drop its special attack. Like, you can't do anything to this thing. and that's I think if they were to do that, I think this would be one of the best Mega Evolutions introduced in this game. For sure, because it would be impossible to actually stall out with Toxic. It's nigh impossible to one-hit KO it unless you hit it with a really strong poison move. And it's very, very hard to switch into because it's a hard-hitting attacker. I mean, you've got moves like Giga Drain for healing. If you want more power, you've got Energy Ball, Leaf Storm. It's only got Dazzling Gleam in ZA. I hope they give it Moonblast in Generation 10 or whatever game this thing shows up in next. Earth Power, they gave it Earth Power instead of just Earthquake, which they did a similar thing with Venusaur last generation, which I was very thankful for. So, I mean, and Abomasnow as well, and Abomasnow. So this thing, this thing has steel coverage. It hits fire as well with Earth Power. Unless they're flying, you can be able to hit these things, and obviously you see Mega Skarmory below it, so you can't hit Mega Skarmory with your Earth Power coverage, but I think this thing is really good. And besides its attacks, I mean, it's got Leech Seed, Synthesis, Aromatherapy. I don't know if they removed that from it because I think Aromatherapy just got removed from the game in Generation 9. But if they give it to Mega Meganium, that would be kind of its signature thing since it's gone from everyone else. So if they give that to it again, I think it's going to be really good. It can also just use Substitute with Leech Seed and just be a menace. Yeah, Mega Meganium is really good, and I'm glad they gave exactly what I wanted. Now let's look at the stream. No one has answered. Thanks. That means I have 0 viewers. I'm talking to myself. Great. The good thing is I'm not entirely talking to myself because I'm talking to the people watching the VOD, so at least it's not pointless. Anyway, I'm gonna get Fractious, and I'm just gonna look at the nature real quick. Careful. That's not good for Oddish. But Impetuous and Silly? I haven't seen that. It doesn't really matter because I'm gonna unfuse it. So I'm just gonna save. And then we're gonna battle this guy, who I have named Chester. And then my character's named V, naturally. Thank you. If you don't know who Chester and V are, check out Little Miss Steel on Global Comics for free. You can read all the chapters for free. Volume 5 is coming very soon. In fact, it is officially halfway done. So I am on track to release it end of November. It's going to be really good. I think you're really going to like it. It's a little bit shorter than the others. It's a little bit shorter than the other comics so far, which is why I'm able to release it in 3 months instead of 4. But the actual story behind it, I think, is really good, and I think you guys are going to enjoy what I got cooking up in Volume 5 here. And for the record, I am playing this at 3 times speed because it's too slow otherwise. Bulbapod, it's level 2, so I'm just gonna kill it. I will try and catch a level 5 or level 4 Bulbapod. Well, ask and you shall receive. Oh well, I can't catch it because I don't have Pokeballs yet. Crap. Well, let's just run to town and get that thing for Professor Oak and get out of here. It seems like, because I've done like several playthroughs of this game. I'll be fully honest. I've probably replayed this game upwards of 10 times, maybe even 15. Why did I even check the box? There's nothing there. I have replayed this game like so many times, and it seems like, for whatever reason, Route 1, I very commonly find Slugma. I don't know why I find that one so often on the first route, but I do. It's just something I've noticed. I already talked to him, right? Yeah, I did. Sometimes it's so fast I can't control it. Okay, so we got the Pokeballs now. And watch this. You want to see something cool? Boom! People have appeared. I don't know why this is the case. There's no people when you walk in. As soon as you talk to Professor Oak, these two appear. And I think he gives you something, right? Yeah, he gives you Pokeballs. Does she give you anything? No, she doesn't. Okay. But yeah. And then if you go into Gary's house, or in this case, Chester, she can give you Chester's haircut, or should I say Gary's haircut. Is there anything in the Pokebox? Pokebox? What am I talking about? Mailbox! I'm so Pokemon brained. Shatike! My favorite Pokemon! That's funny. I love that, man. That's so good. That's so good. Oof. Not a great one, but it is immune to Dragon Rage, so I'm just gonna have to scratch it a little bit. The name is killing me, man. The name is killing me every time I see it. Sure, we'll give it Acid over Leer. Why not? Yeah, I think the time has passed. I think the Bulbasaur only appears at night, unfortunately. So the timing has already passed. Swirlpea. Oh yeah, I got Acid. Me being a homeless crackhead on the side of the road. Oh yeah, I have Acid. Yeah, what do you do? What do you do? Nothing. Okay. I know. I have items randomized as well, by the way. I have items randomized. So this guy, he's gonna give me a berry. It's actually 2 Slowpoke tails, which is actually pretty good because we get to sell those. Also, this guy gives you a Love Disc. Now, Love Disc is pretty useless, but on the first like 2 routes, it is nice. Bro, I'm gonna sell this. I'm not keeping this. What am I doing? I'm not evolving that thing into Gorbis. I'm not, and I'm not keeping it Clamperl either. But funny enough, I have used Clamperl in like 6v6 singles before, and if you can actually get it to work with Shell Smash, it is very surprisingly hard hitting. I don't know why it's actually good, but it will actually win games if you know what you're doing with it. Dang it. Another Deep Sea Tooth, another one. So that's apparently potion or something. Let's see what this fella is using. A Moppy. I would catch that if it weren't for the fact that I'm fighting a trainer. Thanks for the Pokeball, you fool. Alright, let's save. Just in case I find something and end up wasting all my Pokeballs. I don't want to do that. Yo, that looks sick! It's two Smeargles fused together. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna hit it with Dragon Rage though, because Smeargle is pretty useless. In playthrough, in like competitive, Smeargle is one of the most like the biggest abomination known to man. This, if acid doesn't kill, I'll catch it. It killed. He's so cool, but I can't use him. Give me something good. I want something good. I've also got it to be the randomizer. I've also got it to randomize per route. So this might be Rattata, right? That might be Rattata. But it's actually not Rattata. Yes! Oh, that's perfect. This is what I'm talking about, something that would take all my Pokeballs, because as a starter it has a low catch rate. But when it's fused with something like Paris, it makes the catch rate a little bit easier, so I might be able to get it. If not, I'd reset. Yes! Yes! Okay. We saved that. Another one. It is level 2, so I'm gonna skip it. Again, level 2, so I'm gonna skip it. Zookip. Okay. I'm pretty sure Scratch will kill it, but I'll try. Oh! Okay, well, let's try with our last 3 Pokeballs. Yes! Yes! That's so good. That's so good. We got 2 starters right off the bat. All right. Well, let's go to the drawing board real quick. Oh yeah, I need to get splicers from the shop. I need to actually just get multiple things from the shop. So let's sell the Deep Sea Tooth again. Let's buy 10 Pokeballs. 10 more Pokeballs. If you do it like that, it gives you 2 extra Premier Balls. And then we'll buy 10 potions. Why not? Alright. That's with any Pokemon game. That's not just with this game. That's with any Pokemon game. You're just smarter if you do it that way. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to change the... where's that? Yeah, the DNA. Save. Okay. Now I can actually see the Pokemon. They don't appear as what they are in the actual, like, the mini icons, but at least I can tell they are there. So let's take you and you out for a second. Unfuse all of yous. Yep. Unfuse. Alright, everyone's unfused. Careful nature. Let's actually just line them up and look at the natures, what we got. Jolly. Not good for Paris, but great nature if it was on a lot of other things. Bashful. I'll work with that. I'll always work with something that doesn't lower anything. That's a funny Mudkip sprite, by the way. I like it. This one's pretty good. There's a lot of really good ones. I'm definitely going with this one. This one's good. I like that. Let's look at the Paris ones. Not really a whole lot different. I do just love this one though. This one's pretty good. I think that's an official Game Freak one. Oddish. This one's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Anyway, this is Careful Nature. This is Bashful. Sassy. I can work with that. Torterra's kind of slow. Yeah. Let's look at the Pokedex. Let's look at the sprites, shall we? he's frontward facing. He's just staring at you. He's mocking you right now. Bro, he stood up. Look at him. He's standing. That one's pretty good. I like it. I like all of these. They're all pretty good. You're smiling, bro. Look at him. I like this one. I think I'm gonna take that one. That one's pretty good. So Sassy, that's pretty good. And then a Jolly Zubat? Yo, that's pretty good. The only thing is you have to evolve Golbat by having this, which is not always very easy. But Jolly is pretty good. And then what we got for Fraxure? Jolly! That's pretty good. What's up with the sprite though? That's a little weird, man. That's a little weird for the sprite. A couple of these are a little weird. That one's pretty cool. Oh, this one's the coolest. Yeah. This one's really cool too, though. Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna go with this one though. That's pretty good. All right, so we got Jolly. So while I'm on this, while I'm looking at this, I'm going to look up Fraxure because I want to see which ones have a custom sprite before I fuse them. Because if they don't have a custom sprite, I'm just not gonna fuse them, right? Let's see, Turtwig. Okay, Grottle. There's Grovyle. Where's Grottle, man? Where's Grottle at? Okay, so he does have a custom. He does have a custom fusion with Grottle and Torterra. Let me look at this. This looks pretty cool. I'll say it. This looks pretty freaking sick. Yeah. I like it, man. I like it. He doesn't have a custom Turtwig sprite. So unfortunately, what we're gonna have to do is if I go with Turtwig, we're gonna have to work with a not custom sprite, which looks kind of bad, but it's only until level 16. There's Mudkip, and similarly, Mudkip Fraxure does not have a custom sprite with Mudkip, but he does with Marshtomp and Swampert. So, I mean, either of these would be pretty good. But essentially, my choices are Grass Dragon or Water Dragon. Which one would I rather do? Very interesting. Very interesting. And then I'm gonna do Zubat. I'm gonna do Zubat real quick. So again, this seems to be the pattern. No fusion with Zubat, but there is a fusion with Golbat. How does it have a custom sprite with Crobat? It does. It does. And it's very fast and very strong. You know what? I think I'm going with this. I think I'm gonna let me check the OBS and make sure someone's not chatting or something like that. Yeah, let me. Dude, I think I'm doing this. Yeah, give me Poison Dragon. Again, it's not going to be a custom sprite, so it's going to look a little ugly. The super blurred, pixelated, stretched wings and tail. We're going to give this Inner Focus, because Rivalry is just kind of a bad ability. Alright, and I don't really think I want to fuse anything else. I do kind of want to see what Turtwig, Sect. Let me look up Parasect. Okay, Parawig, Bug Grass. Looks kind of cool. Falls into Paratool. Doesn't have a custom sprite, but Paraterra does. And man, does it have a lot of custom sprites. Holy crap, it's got like 8 of them. Or 7. No, it's got 8. It's crazy. And they all look really good, too. They all look really good. Stat-wise, it's not that great because it's Parasect, but it does have access to Spore, which is pretty nice. Bug Ground as well is kind of a fun, unique type. I don't know. What? This was Jolly and this was Sassy. Sassy would definitely not be a problem because this thing is slow. Let's see. It could also be Jolly. And I mean, I lose nothing by giving it a little bit of speed because it's just dropping the special attack, which Paris nor Turtwig is going to be using. So I could easily fuse these two together and make it work. For the moment. And that's the thing, for the moment, is what I'm going for. This might not be a permanent fusion. This might be like a temporary fusion. Yeah, this might be just something I don't really use for the full game. It's just something I use for the moment. We'll go with Effect Spore, Jolly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and then we'll just keep Love Disc in the party because why not? I'll probably find a use for Mudkip and Oddish later on. I'll probably find a use for him. It's almost nighttime. So we might be able to catch Bulbasaur again. Oh, this is really bad for me. This is, does it learn Ember? I'm calling this bluff. I don't think it learns Ember yet. Congrats, your first kill. I could have caught it, but now let's think about it. Sundew? Don't poison me, bro. I don't think you got any poison moves to hit me with other than Poison Powder, which would be mildly annoying, but it would be okay. There he is! Love Disc? No, I was hoping with Harden it would not kill it. Unfortunate. You're most definitely going to die, Love Disc. Yeah, Love Disc. I understand why. I might as well catch it. I understand why Love Disc doesn't evolve into Alomomola, because Generation 5 was very adamant that it would have all original Pokemon in its regional decks, no prior Pokemon at all, and then Black and White 2 came out and they added some more. But I really wish they made Love Disc evolve into Alomomola. I really wish they did that. That would have been so cool. That would have been so cool, man. Murgma, again. I'm just gonna run. Freaking out. I already gotta heal him again. This is why I don't do Nuzlocke, because I can't imagine how hard it is to actually get a run started whenever you're dealing with this stuff. You can't escape. You can't run. Okay, that's pretty good. No, it wasn't supposed to kill. How many times did it use Harden and Growl? How did that kill? Dang it, this one's level 3. It killed. Oh, which is more powerful, Stun Spore or Poison Powder? I would say probably Stun Spore. I would take Sleep Powder over all of them, but I don't have that yet. Tackle. Tackle. I'm gonna wait for him to use Tackle or Growl one more time. Okay, now hit it. Good. Give me you. Give me you! Fool. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Yes! Yes! I love it when it doesn't use a lot of Pokeballs. We are saving. Pretty good. Pretty good. You know what? I'm fighting you now. Zuxer. Scratch him, boy. Alright. Now we grind Zuxer a little bit. I don't really care about natures that much, but if it's a bad nature, I'm not going to use it. Just doing a little bit of grinding to get the levels back up, because I had Fractious up to like level 11, but whenever you unfuse him, it drops the levels down. So unless they've been fused for a long time, in which case it actually raises the levels when you unfuse them. They're actually higher than the combined levels. But in this case, I only had, you know, Fractious for like 5 levels, so, or 6 levels, so it didn't really have the time to do anything. Man, these level 2 guys are weak. They're not giving me any kind of experience. I need experience, dang it! Two. One more. 3. Alright, level 8. That's not too bad. Let's heal. And then we're going back to this route. Oh yeah, there's a trainer I can fight. Let me level up Paratwig. Or Paratwig, whatever. That's scary. That thing most definitely has Ember or something. Also, that is that's Ferroseed. No smog? And Mama cooked a breakfast with no hog? Yeah, that's Ferroseed right there, man. Thank God for that yawn. We send in Love Disc. Premier Ball. For special occasion. Yes! Okay. We doing it, bro. We doing it. That's a freaking great one. Ferroseed. Route 2. Bro. I've already committed to Zubat and Fracture, but man. Can you imagine Steel Dragon? Can you imagine Steel Dragon? Steel Dragon, these nuts on your forehead. Okay, sorry. It's entirely inappropriate. I apologize for my actions. I was in a dark place when I made that statement, and I promise to never do that again. I promise to do what's best for the company, for the brand. Lonely, not the best, but it's not too bad. Oh, I like how it's bouncing. You see the little bounce line? That's pretty good. Litwick, the only problem with Litwick, I love Chandelure, but Litwick, the problem with Litwick is that it evolves at level 42. I cannot raise Litwick to level 42. Gen 5 was look, Gen 5 was a great game, great story, great world, all that. I feel like that's one of the last truly amazing Pokemon games. Gen 6 was okay. Gen 7 was great. But man, Gen 5, the levels, what were they thinking, bro? What were they thinking? Everything evolves so late. Lonely Bulbasaur is not that great. Hasty Murkrow is good, but the problem is Honchkrow sucks. Oh, I thought I had 2 Bulbasaurs for a second. Yeah, so I can't really fuse anything with Ferroseed right now, but that's the idea. There is a trainer, but I kind of want to do a little more grinding here. There's also a trainer up further in the route too, so I should do that. Fennekin. Don't kill it. Thank you. Love Disc! You're not supposed to be good! Thank you. Redeemed. Redeemed. Okay, charm. That's good for me. This ain't killing. After charm? Yeah, thank you. Premier ball. Please. Thank you. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, now we got Fennekin. We got Fennekin, which is pretty freaking good. Alright. Now, Fennekin is a fairly new Pokemon added to this game. Like, what they do is, like, every couple of months, they'll update the game. And, add new Pokemon to it. Mild. That's good. That's pretty good. Timid. That's bad. That's bad for Gramble. But yeah, Fennekin. Fennekin is fairly new, so Fennekin doesn't have a lot of fusions, in comparison. Right now, I'm not really seeing anything. I'm not really seeing anything all that good. That said, we could get Steel Fairy potentially on Snubbull, which is pretty freaking great. Do I want to fuse Ferroseed with Gramble? It's got Runaway and not the ability that becomes Intimidate, so I'm a little disappointed in that. I don't think that's going to work. Then again, it's got Iron Barb, so who cares? Let me quickly go to the decks again and just see if I've got some custom fusions, because again, I'm playing this with the intent of trying to entertain, and the best way I can entertain is with custom fusions. Snub Seed and Pharaoh Bull. There is a custom fusion for Snubbull. There isn't a custom fusion for Gramble, but is there a custom fusion? There is not. There is not a custom sprite for Ferrothorn and Gramble. How unfortunate. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna wait. I think I'm just gonna wait then. I'll just wait. I'll just give it some more time. This could be good. This could potentially be good. Yeah. How Honchkro's defenses are so bad, which is why I say like it's bad, because it just, the stats are so abysmal that it makes even good Pokemon fuse with it bad. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. The website is lagging. What's going on? Why is it lagging? I've got good stream health, so it's just got to be the website, I guess. Okay, there we go. Finally. Yeah. So there is actually a custom sprite for Ferrothorn and Honchkrow. I just remembered it needs a Dust Stone to evolve, and the odds of me getting that with a randomizer on, not very likely. So I think for the moment I'm just gonna have to retire Ferroseed right now, and Fennekin. I'll hold off on Fennekin as well. I'll hold off on Fennekin. Anyway, there was a trainer back here that I did not battle yet, so I need to do that. Scratch. Excellent. Thank you for the free experience. Ooh. Pretty good. Yeah, see, this thing is actually kind of good for, like, the early routes. I can actually see it being pretty good. Sundew. More like Sun Don't. I don't know what happened. I apologize for that. That was made in poor taste. I promise to do better for the company. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Rowlbird. Is it Delibird? It is. It's Ralston Delibird. And then Sunkin. Your eyes look a little sunken there. I apologize. What I did was not in the best interest of the company. And I promise to do better from now on. Let's just kill this thing. Goodbye. multiple Slowpoke tails, man. I'm telling you, it's going crazy. Let me heal this. Let me top this thing off because I'm about to fight Chester. I don't know where I get saying his name like that from. I really don't know where I get it from. It's from somewhere, but I just don't know. I'm just gonna Stun Spore this. Dragon Rage, Dahongi, goodbye. Yeah, Dragon Rage just carries you through the first 2 gyms, and then after that it becomes useless. This thing probably has Sturdy, yep, Tackle, finish him off, okay. Not bad. More DNA Splicers, thank you. I too love playing God with Pokemon. And fusing them together into abominations, I enjoy that. And yes, I will be skipping over the dialogue of every single person. Man, I don't even need to heal. I don't even need to do anything. Like, I just move on to the next one. Alright, let's go. Done. Done, and I'm on to the next one. Which Foo Fighters song was that? What was the name of that one again? I can't remember. Litnub. I love that name. It's got Ember, so I must run. Let's see. Yo! Tyursa! I love that. That's so good. I love that little fusion. It's so cute, man. Let's catch it. I love that. That's really good. I also like Ursaring and Hitmonchan for fusions, so that should be fun. That should be a good one. Pitsis. Oh. Love this. Come out here and just make this real quick. I don't want to deal with that. Tyursa, how fast are you? 8? You're not outspeeding that, I fear. Let's just put in Polyig. It didn't kill! That is insane. That is insane. But it is asleep now. Get your first kill, buddy. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's pretty good. I might even keep it as that fusion. What nature does it have? Bashful? I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Lava cookies. Lava cookie. I apologize. That joke was not in the best interest of the company. And I vow to do better from this day forward. Look at this guy. This little villainous goon. What's going on here? The most important thing is that Zugshur does not die, because if Zugshur dies, it's gonna drop the happiness points, the friendship points, and I need the friendship points as high as possible to evolve Golbat into Crobat as fast as possible. So anytime I get berries that increase happiness but drop stats, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Unless it drops attack or speed, I might not do that, because that's annoying. Pokeball. It's random, but it just gave me a Pokeball. Ooh, lava cookie again. Ooh! So many lava cookies. Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. Voices. Strong today. They're strong today. Yes! Thank you. I was hoping it wouldn't peck me to death. Yeah, I mean, I might genuinely use this thing. I'm not sure how the evolution works, because it evolves, I think, at level 20. Depending on if the defense or attack is higher. If the attack is higher, it's going to evolve into Hitmonlee, and I don't want Hitmonursa. I want Chan. I don't know. I'll just keep it in the back of the party. I might unfuse it. Pharaoh Ring, Pharaoh Chan, Pharaoh Top. Okay. Harden, I do not care. Cotton Bat could be a problem. Never mind. It is going to be faster than me, though. Never mind! Absorb is pretty useless, but it's better to just having 2 normal moves, so I'll take it. Also, I think that's 2 Metapods fused together. Pretty sure it's 2 Metapods fused together, because it looks like Metapod, but with a little bit more. Of course, we're putting that mushroom on our head. We are a fun guy after all. I'm sorry, that joke was not in the company's interest. Are you picking up what I'm putting down as far as a theme here? We'll catch that one too. I said we'll catch that one too. Thank you. Crown Gem. Okay. Yeah, honestly, Gen 10, no new gimmicks. No new gimmicks. Just give us back the gems, please. Give us the gems. Just like make Gen 10, Gen 5's gimmicks of the gems, please. You don't have to do anything new. I mean, look at Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't do anything new for its latest generation, I guess you could say. The Master Rule 5 or whatever. They didn't do anything new. They just changed the way that links work, so it's you're not forced to do it. Which is good, because that was stupid. And it was funny because it was under the guise of like slowing the game down because it was getting too out of control, and all it did was just make it actually worse. It made it even faster, especially now that they've removed that restriction. I mean, it's just even worse now. It's so funny. It's so funny how it, developers have one thing in mind, and then the community runs wild with something entirely different. Dig P? We'll scratch, and if you live, you come with us. Alright, well, you're dead. We'll scratch, and if you live, you're coming with us? I said you're coming with us. Thank you. And a level up. You love to see it. I actually like this one better. Worm Mole Pokemon. That's kind of cool. Yeah, fight me. Fight me! That's pretty cool. Joel Bass. Give me heals real quick. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see what's in this patch of grass during the day. Pump reel. Shirts. We're gonna do that. Yo, that's actually kind of sick. Oh no! I didn't mean to kill it. It's too powerful. Okay, tell you what. We'll just switch out into the Tyrogue Ursaring or Teddy Ursa. Teddy Rogue? Yeah. We'll switch into Teddy Rogue. Oh my! It's got huge power. Fake out. It's too strong, man. I gotta go with the left disc. Perfect. Okay. This is gonna be a long shot, so Chansey I don't think is easy to catch. I thought I had it. Yes! Okay. Awesome. That's cool. I haven't used Chansey in a main run of the game. I haven't done that. So that could be something new I try. I would definitely want to fuse it with like a fairy or a psychic type or something. Alright. Let's see the stats on this guy. Oh, he's brave? Brave Teddy Ursa? That's actually kind of sick. Bashful. Let's just start unfusing everyone. Let's just unfuse everyone, okay? Why did I do that? Quiet. It does have huge power, and it's holding the Lucky Punch. All right, unfuse. Please keep huge power. Let's go. Let's go. Jolly. That's not bad. I'll take it. And then we unfuse you because you're brave. Yeah, that's pretty freaking good. So we got a huge power Meryl, which is pretty great. I could easily see this thing, calm nature, but it doesn't matter because this thing is jolly. I could easily see this thing evolving into Hitmonchan, becoming a fighting fairy type with huge power. That would be pretty great. Let me see something real quick. Rill. What is where's the Zoom Rill? Okay. So Pharaoh Rill does actually have a custom sprite fusion, and when it evolves into Ferrothorn, it also has a custom sprite fusion. It's not the best looking fusion ever, I'll be honest. And the stats are obviously very low because it's a Azumarill. But it's deceptively low because the attack's going to be doubled. So I'm looking at using Ferrothorn here. I'm looking at this, man. I think this is going to be pretty good. I think this is going to be pretty freaking good. Yeah, this is going to be pretty good. Now, alternatively, Chan. Azuma-chan is a thing, and it goes both ways. It does look a little stupid, though. I'll be honest, it does look a little stupid. Water fighting Azuma-chan is really good looking, though. Like, fighting fairy, like Hitmonrill is a dumb looking fusion. And the stats aren't amazing. But water fighting Azuma-chan actually looks pretty sick. And I think it would have... Let me go back to... I'll go to Meryl-chan and then Meryl-rogue. It does have higher defense than attack. So it could actually evolve. It could actually evolve into that. Let me check. Let me just compare these two. Okay, tell you what. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the mart real quick. Oh, you guys are gonna love the fusion. Whatever, you're gonna love the sprite choice. By the way, let me go here. DNA splashers, give me 10 more of those. Pokeball, give me 10 more of those. Sell more deep sea teeth, poison mushrooms, sell them all. Slowpoke tail, sell it. Okay. And I love the quality of life. They put a thing there. Let me save. Hold on. Let me save. Okay. We're gonna fuse the first Tyrogue because the first Tyrogue I think has a better chance of evolving into Chan. You're gonna love the sprite choice between these two fusions. So that one's good. That one's good. I like this one. Oh, it's so funny, man. It's so funny. I'm not using it, though. I'm not using it. Disney would copyright strike the stream. We're gonna go with Jolly. Just because it's better than nothing. We'll keep Helping Hand. No need for Tail Whip. Let's check the stats. It is split. It is split. It is split. Alright. Title screen real quick. I want to make sure I get it to be Chan, because I don't think Lee... I mean, Lee would work. Azuma Lee? Yeah, that's a fusion. I just don't like the way it looks. It's got higher attack, that's for sure. And then Azuma Top. Azuma Top could work. I would be fine with Azuma Top or Azuma Chan, I guess. It works. Alright, so what we're going to do is... I'm now going to fuse it with the second Tyrogue. And see what the stats look like. Gets me every time, man. Huge power, Jolly. We'll get rid of Foresight for Water Gun. Skip Tail Whip. It's still even. Okay. But you know what? At least this is level 3 and not level 2. Okay. So these two, I think I'm definitely going to keep throughout the game. What about Chansey Quiet? It's pretty good. It would be pretty sick to have a ghost normal type, but to evolve at such a late level, man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll look to see if I can get some kind of a psychic or a special fairy type to fuse with Chansey. But until then, I'm going to save it. And we're going to go back to looking at some of the Mega Evolutions. So since we got to the town, I'm going to go back to the fusions. The webcam stays with the scene change. I love that so much. It's so great. Thank you for the guy who made that video showcasing it. So let's talk about next, I guess, Mega Feraligatr. I'm not a fan of the design. I think the concept of what they're trying to show with the head closing into like a big Totodile head mouth thing, I like it. I think it's fine. I just do not like the way it looks. I don't like the way it looks. It's ugly. It's ridiculous. And it's not at all what so many people were expecting Mega Feraligatr to look like. There's so many better designs for Mega Feraligatr over the last 10 years, 12 years since Mega Evolution has been invented. It's just so... They all look so much better than this. Complete garbage design-wise, in my opinion. But it is Water Dragon, which is what I wanted. It was on my wish list, just like Grass Fairy for Meganium. It is Water Dragon, which is pretty cool. 160 base attack, 125 defense, massive, 93 special defense, also very good with 85 HP. The speed does not increase, which is very disappointing. You can still use Dragon Dance, but 78 base speed is just not fast enough to really get anything done as far as, like, you know, actually outrunning things. You're going to have to use Dragon Dance twice if you really want to be able to effectively win with this Pokemon. Because you got to think, one Dragon Dance is the equivalent of a Pokemon using a Choice Scarf. So anyone that's faster than base 78 that's holding a Choice Scarf is going to outrun you after one Dragon Dance. You have to use two. And granted, the extra bulk allows it to potentially use two Dragon Dances, but you're still going to be low HP after that if your opponent hits you twice and you live. You're still going to be low HP, which makes you susceptible to priority. So I really just don't think Dragon Dance is going to be worth it, unfortunately. What I think you can do is use Swords Dance. I think Swords Dance with Aqua Jet is going to be very good. And otherwise, if the opponent sends in something bulky to take on your hits, you're going to be faster than them because 78 is faster than all of the other slow Pokemon. So I think a max attack, max HP, or even max attack, max speed set with Swords Dance can be very good. Now, of course, we don't know the ability. I unfortunately think it's going to be Strong Jaw, which will be probably like, what, the third or fourth water type with Strong Jaw without a water or dragon, in this case, biting move. because Game Freak is retarded. And they're probably just going to do it again. What can I say? They're probably just going to do it again and ruin this thing forever when they could have just given it something like Tough Claws. You know, like it just, there's no point. There's no point, in my opinion, giving it Strong Jaw. But I already know it. I'm setting my expectations. They're going to do it. And there's nothing I can do about it. They're Game Freak. They can choose to be stupid if they want, and they're always going to choose to be stupid because that's what they do. So that's disappointing. That it's going to be Strong Jaw. It's very disappointing. It basically will only boost Ice Fang, which I would never even want to use over Ice Punch because it has, for some stupid reason, a 5% chance to miss, and it's 10 less power than Ice Punch. So even if it's getting boosted by Strong Jaw, it's still borderline useless in comparison. Now, Vicious Rend is a Water-type biting move, but that only is on the I can't even remember its name. The fossil, the water dragon fossil, it's only on that, and I guess the water ice fusion as well. But it's basically just in my opinion, pretty worthless. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to get Vicious Rend, so it's probably not going to get a water biting move. It doesn't have a dragon biting move. People wanted to have Dragon's Maw. I think that would be pretty sick, but I doubt they're going to give it that, since that's a legendary's ability. It's Regidrago's ability. I doubt they're going to give that to it. So yeah, it's going to be Strong Jaw, and I'm disappointed, but it's going to be that. Like, just set your expectations for that, because it's going to be. Mega Skarmory. Craziest new Mega Evolution, I think, as far as like stat changes. Its attack goes up from like, I think 80 to 140, which is 60 points boosted, which is absurd. The attack goes, the defense goes from 140 to 110. It actually reduces by 30 points. And its special defense goes up by, I think, from 70 to 100. Speed goes from, I believe, 70 to 110. So they reduce the defense to give it more points in special defense and speed, which I don't understand why they can't just give it stats everywhere, since, you know, Mega Starmie decided to break the rules and get 140 whenever it Mega Evolves instead of the usual 100 that everyone else gets. I hate Mega Starmie. But this thing actually is really freaking good because you can switch in to attacks as regular Skarmy, have that massive defense, and tank hits with ease. And then if the opponent sends in a special attacker, well, then you just Mega Evolve, and now your special defense is still higher. Even though your defense drops by 30 points, you're still very defensive. 110 base defense on a steel type is still very easily workable. About 65 HP might not be that high. It's not terribly low. So it's pretty freaking good. You've got 110 base speed as well. I mean, this thing just is, I think, a really good Mega Evolution. I don't know what its ability is going to be. I have really just no idea. But I think just with the stats alone, I think this thing being able to use Sword Stance, Iron Head, Brave Bird, and Drill Run, because remember it gets Drill Run, this thing is a really hard to stop offensive sweeper. Also consider the fact that because it's steel, you know, you can't toxic it, so you can't even stall it like a normal sweeper you potentially could, like, you know, for Alligator. So yeah, Mega Skarmory I think is going to be really freaking sick. I like the design. It's basically just Skarmory, but gold. A little more detail in the feathers, and obviously the talons are super long now. I do like that they made it gold. It makes it stand out a little bit more than they just kept it silver. It is probably one of the least changed as far as Mega Evolutions go, but I think it works. I think that works for Skarmory. I mean, that's basically how Aerodactyl was. It was just basically Aerodactyl but with spikes. And that's all it was. But it works. It looks really good, and so I think this also looks really good. I think the same kind of design philosophy applies to this as for Alligator. And then we get the Frostlass, which, holy crap. People say, oh wow, they just stretched Frostlass to make it longer. That is a huge disservice to what this design does. One, it makes the ice spikes into full-on horns that curl up, making it look like a demon-looking thing. That looks sick. The longness of the dress and the arms as well, or the ears, I guess. makes it look so much more like some kind of a kimono or something, like some kind of a Japanese spirit or something. And the snow clouds that are, you know, flowing out from underneath the dress is just so cool looking. Pun not intended. And the stats, I mean, they did absolute justice to the stats. I'm sure they gave 10 points in attack because Game Freak. Actually, wait, no. I think 80 was its base. Actually, now I think about it. Yeah, I think 80 is the base. Never mind, they didn't do that. But it's got 140 special attack, which is massive. 100 special defense, which is pretty good. Not anything crazy, but it will live a special hit. And then 120 speed from 110. So this thing was already fast. Now it's slightly faster and significantly stronger. Because the problem with Mega Froslass was always the fact that it was kind of weak. It basically dropped 10 points in, compared to Glalie, it dropped 10 points in speed, defense, and special defense to give those 30 extra points to its speed. And that alone made Froslass a good Pokemon for a couple generations. Since then, it's kind of fallen off, right? The stats aren't what they used to be. And even though it really hasn't changed, the world around it has changed, and Froslass is kind of fallen behind as far as competitive goes. But this Mega Evolution, I think, is pretty good. However, it's got some steep competition as far as Mega Evolutions go. Can you justify using your one Mega Stone on this thing? It's hard to say. The nice thing about it is that it being Ghost type, it can switch into knockoff without losing its items, so it's going to be doing less damage. Granted, you're still not going to like to take that damage, but it is going to be, it's not going to be a one-hit KO like it usually is against Froslass. In fact, a lot of Froslass would use the Colbur Berry. A lot of them would use the Focus Sash to render knockoff essentially useless anyway, as far as removing the item. But the Colbur Berry will allow it to live a little bit longer instead of stuff like Spikes, T-Wave, Will-O-Wisp, all that kind of stuff. And then even Destiny Bonds as well. And you can still do all those things with Mega Froslass, but my question is, you know, what is the goal with this thing? Is it still trying to be a lead? Because if it's a lead, you don't really want to use your Mega slot on a lead, on like a suicide lead with a Destiny Bond. You don't really want to do that. So as much as I love Mega Froslass design-wise and stat-wise, I really need to see that ability to know what they're going to do with it. I hope it's, you know, potentially Snow Warning, I think would be cool. Glaciate, or Refrigerate, I mean, would also be fine. It worked on Glalie, so I think it would work on Froslass as well. It just, I don't know. I need to see that ability. I need to see what it does to truly know how good this thing is going to be. But that's 3, so we're going to get back to the actual game. We're going to get back to this. We got our level 3 Marogue. So let me get back over here and start trying to raise this level a little bit. Do I have any TMs? Yeah, I don't have any TMs at all. Let's see what we get. Meownats. I'll take it. We fake it. Don't care. Cool, we're level 4 now. I need to keep an eye on the stats. I mean, like, whatever it evolves into, whatever. But I do really want it to, I want it to evolve into Hitmonchan or Top. Top is my second choice. Chan is my first. And then Lee, if all else fails, I'll stick with Lee. Dang, this thing's kind of strong. Bar Sport, useless move. We gotta heal. See, this is the thing about, like, the Nuzlocke. Like, I don't understand how people do it, because you just lose HP so much in battles. It's so hard to actually keep it healthy and not just flat out die early on in every run. Because I've tried Nuzlocke before, and every time I end up losing in, like, the first couple of routes, and it's annoying. I know there's strategy to it and stuff, but it's just, sometimes it's just annoying, man. I knew that was coming. And I accidentally misclicked. Zooksher. How about you Dragon Rage that real quick? Heal it. Yep. trying to get the level up a little bit. I should be reacting to that. I'd be like, Fennekin! But I've already caught a Fennekin, so my reaction is already used up. It is cool that we get to see 2 Fennekin fusions, though. It's very good to see that. And I think we saw a third one in, like, a trainer battle. It was Sunkern, wasn't it? Sunken? Yeah, that's right. I was making the sunken eyes joke. Just do it. Just do it. The good experience. Bubble. I mean, it's got more power points, and it hits both Pokemon in battle. So I do double battles for this because I think it's fun to do that. Naguna. There we go. Nice. Magby evolves at level 20, I think. So that could potentially be a good fire fusion. Then again, I got Fennekin, so kind of rhymed. That's a pretty cool looking fusion. Die! Oh no, don't protect. Thank you. Yagma! Very well timed crit. I didn't look at the stats, let me see. Still even, so I mean it very well could just evolve into Hitmontop. And I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to get tiny mushrooms. There's a lady in the hotel that has a quest for you to bring her 3 tiny mushrooms. So I need to go ahead and do that. And why not? Horsea. Horsea is pretty awful, especially early game. I know Kingdra's good, but Horsea is just... I tried to make it work in a previous playthrough, and it's just so frail and so weak. And it takes a while to evolve as well. That is a Lairon. That is not an Aeron, that's a Lairon. Which is pretty freaking good. Yeah, get into Pokeball, buddy. You're coming with me, buddy. You're coming with me. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. That's great. That's a good one. Oh, I forgot. Another one. Another one. You see how much damage that fake out is doing, even though it's resisted? That's kind of nuts, right? Okay, the defense is higher. We might actually get Chan. I'm faster. Get out of here. It suddenly just got extremely dark. What happened? We're getting all poison mushrooms, unfortunately. Come on, man. I need tiny mushrooms. Ratra. It's kind of a cool one. I could have caught it. I wish I did. Oh. I keep forgetting it reappears sometimes. Onyx? It's probably got Sturdy. Yep. Into the ball you go, please. And it's got curves. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Get in the ball. Get in the ball! Get the ball. Thank you. Alright, that's pretty cool. Another one. Tires. No tiny mushrooms, bro, really? It's crazy! How could you do that to me? No tiny mushrooms? Scratch. Scratch. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Also, by the way, I have randomizer on for gift Pokemon as well. But even with that, for some reason, Love Disc is always guaranteed to be Love Disc. It's very strange. It's very strange. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait for this thing to respawn the mushrooms. So I'm gonna go back to reviewing some more Mega Evolutions. Emboar! I got a sneeze. Give me a second, let me get a tissue. Whew. Alright, I got my roll of tissue paper right there. Alright. Mega Emboar is awesome. I love this thing so much. I have no idea what the ability is going to be. People are thinking Supreme Overlord because of its design. It's very similar to King Gambit just by looking at it. A lot of similarities. And Supreme Overlord would be pretty broken. I'll be honest, it would be extremely broken. But what it would do for Emboar is make it, I think, one of the best Mega Evolutions potentially. Massive HP. Emboar's always had massive HP at 110. To counter this, it's always had kind of lower defenses, like 75 each, I think. And then the special attack, for some stupid reason, was 100. The attack was 123, I think. They gave it 25 more attack, which is great. 148 is massive. 10 more in special attack for some reason. Which you can run a mix set, and I think it could work. But then they gave it 110 special defense. And that is so good because you've got bulk up, right? It raises your attack and defense, so you can max out your HP and special defense, and then just keep using bulk up multiple times, and now you've got a very hard to kill monster of a Pokemon. They also gave it 10 more speed. Greatly appreciated. It now outspeeds all of the slower Pokemon that are like 65 and below. It outspeeds them pretty easily. It's great. I think it's really good. For sure. The ability will determine a lot of things for this. If it's Supreme Overlord, it's going to be busted. If it's like, I don't know, Keen Eye, it's going to be mid. It just depends on what Game Freak feels like giving it. It highly depends on what Game Freak wants to do. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excadrill. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty busted in my opinion. I think it's going to be broken. 110 HP again. Very high HP. And similarly, Excadrill has not had very high defenses to kind of balance that. Massive attack. It's always had great attack. Now it's got 165. Its defense went up to 110. And its speed went up to 103 from 88, I believe. So now it's 1 point faster than Garchomp. Keep that in mind. 1 point faster than Garchomp. Yeah, this thing is pretty busted. Now, the ability, I don't know what they're going to give it. It could easily just be Mold Breaker again, and I think it would be perfectly fine. We've seen Mega Evolutions like Scizor, which didn't change the type, didn't change the ability, just kept the same type of ability, and just gave him boosts to pretty much all of its stats. And Mega Scizor was a pretty good Mega Evolution. If it wasn't broke, it didn't need fixing, and it definitely wasn't broke. So I could see the same thing going for Excadrill here. They could give it Earth Eater, which I think would be pretty busted. But it would be pretty cool as well. I think that would work perfectly fine. It takes away one of its weaknesses. Yeah, this thing's getting banned. This thing's getting banned, I think, on Pokemon Showdown. It's just too fast, too strong, and too defensive for anyone to realistically beat it. And similarly to Skarmory, you can't really stall this thing with Toxic because it's Steel type. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let me leave the area and rejoin. Re-enter the forest. Okay, the mushrooms have not spawned yet. So yeah, I think Mega Excadrill is going to be pretty busted. Scolipede is one of the weirdest Mega Evolutions I have ever seen. It takes its speed from 112 to 62, and then massively buffs its defense and special defense with some much needed attack points as well. So, weird design, and the weirder that they kept Bug Poison and didn't make it like Bug Steel or something. But at the same time, I think this Mega, depending on what the ability is, could be really good. Hold on, the mushrooms just spawned. Tiny mushroom, yay! Tiny mushroom, yay! I've done it. Okay. But yeah, Mega Scolipede, I think, is going to be entirely dependent on what its ability is. If it gets a bad ability, or even just an okay ability, this is not going to be a good Mega Evolution. If this is a great ability, I think this could be a really good Mega Evolution. But the typing is just always going to hold it back, and I'm not too excited for that. As far as the defensive Pokemon being weak to Stealth Rock and having no way to combat it with like heavy duty boots or something, it's a problem. It's definitely a problem, and I think this Mega Evolution is going to have some issues. I think it's going to have some issues going forward with what it can do. But I like the creativity of taking the speed and saying no more speed. Today you are going to be a tank. I like the idea of that, of doing that, but I just don't think it's going to be very effective on a Bug Poison type. Yep. I got a Safari Ball. Ball. Yep. So yeah, so this guy gives you the quest journal, and I've completed one quest. If I do... Never mind, he just gives me Flash, I guess. I thought I had to do 3 to get Flash, but apparently I just have to do 1. Oh yeah, let's change the hair. What hairstyle looks best for V? And this is the main character of Little Miss Steel. Bob cut? She doesn't have a bob cut, but it's about the right length. Cornrows. I don't think that's V. Emo bangs. She kind of has the hair in front of one side of her face. Fade haircut. High bun, high ponytail, Heim, elegant waves, puffy pigtails, low braids with bangs, low ponytail, soft side bangs, pixie cut, short haircut, or short hat hair, comb over. That actually kind of looks like it, to be honest. Short spikes. I actually think short spikes might actually... Bald. I think short spikes might actually work. Or wavy hair. You know what? Let's go with short spikes. Let's go with that. And let's go back into Mart for a second. Definitely not V. I mean, that's not her style at all. She's not really a dress or skirt girl. I don't know. I'll hold off for now. Let's go this way. Do some more battles. Now, the biggest thing you don't want to see. The biggest thing you don't want to see whenever you're fighting trainers is a Shedinja fusion, especially early on. Alright. Dragon Rage, over reliable. Yes, I will gladly take Bite over Assurance. Tackle. Dragon Rage. Nice. Nah. Rollout's just kind of a bad ability, bad move, I mean. I was trying to get into another double battle, but apparently that guy's vision is not very far. We leap! Ugh, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. Wow. Wow. That is gross. I hate that. Ugh, also disgusting. Well, that sucks because I can't really do anything. Switch to this. Oh yeah, I forgot I caught Lairon. I forgot I caught Lairon. I need to unfuse. I need to unfuse some stuff. There we go. What nature? Naive, not great. Not terrible. Let's go ahead and just clear up some space. It's already getting a little crowded. Let's see. Brave. I'm formulating an idea. We fuse Magby with Lairon. Potentially good. Potentially good. Potentially really good. Alternatively, Teddiursa fusion could be kind of good with Brave Nature. Let's pull it back up. Let's pull up the Pokedex thing. Let's go to Lairon. Not, I typed Larion, dang it. Aeron falls into Lairon. Let's look up Teddiursa. No custom fusion. No custom fusion for custom sprite for Ursaring either. But when it evolves into Aggron, it gets 2, and the second one is really freaking good looking. The problem is we would have to wait until level 42 to do it, which for entertainment purposes is not great. Stats are really good though. I love that. Let's go back. Dude, the Heracross fusion looks sick. Sick. Oh, Murkrow. It's not a custom sprite with Murkrow, but it is with Honchkrow. Unfortunately, again, I need a Dust Stone to do that, so it's not going to work. Snub? Snubron? Huh. Huh. Hmm. Huh. There's some great fusions with Granbull, but it's kind of late. The level up is kind of late. What else? Oh yeah, let's look at Mag. Let me just look up Mar. Okay. There is a custom sprite for Magmar. What about Magby? There is not one for Magby, it looks like. But again, that's level 20, so that's not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. The problem is it's fire rock type. And the alternative is steel fire, which is good. But the problem is with that is it's not a custom sprite. And neither is mag mortar, I don't think, unfortunately. Yeah. It's cool, but it's unfortunately the custom sprites just aren't working with it. What else do we got, man? Kind of nothing right now. Oh, Mudkip. Oh! That works. It's steel ground, which isn't the most cool typing ever. Yeah, that works all the way up to Swampert. It's pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. I mean, it could work. It's just kind of boring. You know what I mean? Steel ground, I mean, it's been done a lot. I want to do stuff that hasn't been done. Stuff that's a little more unique, like steel normal would be really cool. Yeah. Okay, we'll tell you what. We'll just sleep on it. We'll sleep on it and heal up real quick. We'll sleep on it. Let me minimize this so I can see my webcam and chat. Fight me! Love Tata. You fake out as always. Oh! Alright. It's gone too far. You drain me, I drain you back. Okay. I love all the lava cookies. That's really nice. It's really nice that we get to have a bunch of status healers. Maras looks amazing. I love that. Boom! Boom! Yeah, these two are about the same level now, which is nice. I don't play like I level up one thing and then everything else is under level. I like to keep the parties as consistent leveled as possible. Sunturn is a little scary at this point in the game. Yeah, and then Dragon Rage. Goodbye. Again, Dragon Rage is like the easy button early on. If you can get Dragon Rage on a Pokemon like the first gym, first two gyms really, you can one-shot most everything. Hey, wait a minute. I'm seeing the same thing over there. My rogue. Bubble Beam. Now that's a little bit better. I would like to learn a fighting move though. Says I am water fighting. Dual Chop. Significantly better than the Scratch. Wing Attack. I would rather have Bite, to be honest. I would rather have Bite to beat those pesky Psychic types that I'm weak to. Steel Gem. Oh! Whew! That was close. Alright, berries. Cherry berry, not a bad one. Lava cookie! Again, I apologize. Also, this guy is locked. He only gives you Magikarp. I don't know why I don't know why his is locked. But you can't enter the cave right now. You gotta beat Brock first. Alright, and with that, I think we're pretty much done with this area. Let's see what freshwater is. Golden banana! An item that does not work. An item that does not work. I've gotten this item before in game. It does not work. So he's using fighting types, which is pretty good for us. Pretty good. I'm just gonna put Polwig up here. Manvi. I'm withdrawing. Oh, we're speed tying. Interesting. Also, he does not care. He does not care about my defense rise. Just gonna keep doing this until I hopefully kill it. Thank you. Thank you. And I think this guy has 2. Sometimes it takes a while for the gym battles to load. I think it's because they randomize it each time. Stuffle is really cute, by the way. I love Stuffle and Beware. They're great. Great designs. Alright, that's it. Let's save. Fake Out is nice. And of course Dragon Rage. We gotta have it. So it's gonna be these two. I would love to use Polwig, but he just doesn't have the support options that my Rogue has. So I gotta go with my Rogue. First gym! Let's go. Classic Brock. Oh, it lived! No potion? I remembered him using a potion. Interesting. The Boulder Badge. Now let's see what TM we get, because the TMs are random too. This is our first TM. You know we gotta put that drying pan on. Trick Room. I don't think that will work, and no, that does not contain Rock Tomb, you silly goose. Okay. I always forget about this, but today I remembered. You can talk to this guy, and he'll give you a flute, because the items are randomized. Let's see what we get. Moonball. Not the greatest, but it'll work. Now, we also got a Premium Wonder Trade ticket, and this is a mechanic that the devs put in this game that I think is pretty fun. It allows you to take any Pokemon you want and just trade it away. I'm going to trade away this Rattata, and this is going to guarantee to be a custom sprite fusion that we're going to be getting from this trade. Most of the time it's not good, but every now and then you get something cool. And they all have nicknames too, so this one's called Wario. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not great, especially with the nature. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Unfortunately, it's bad. Yeah, you know, I didn't even think about Onyx. Onyx is right here. I could fuse that with Lairon too, but it would just make another either rock ground type or another steel ground type, and neither one of those I really want to do. Maybe release just Kakuna again because he's windless. Yeah, I mean, I really could do Mudkip. I really could do Lairon and Mudkip. It's bashful, so that would work with the nature. I think it would be fine. Also, you can't unfuse the Wonder Traded stuff. You can reverse fuse them. Like, you can make the head and body swap, but you can't actually, like, take them apart and use, like, Clefable. Like, if I wanted to use this Clefable in a fusion, I can't do that because I can't unfuse it from Paris. Is what it is. I want to use this Lairon, but I don't have anything good to use it on right now. Perhaps another time. Perhaps another time. Oh, yeah. Almost forgot. The move reminder is here at every Pokemon Center. At this point in the game, there's nothing really that has good moves to relearn, but it's always worth it to check. I think Golbat or Zubat evolves into Golbat at 20, I believe. I think it's 20. Now the HMs are not randomized. Otherwise, that would break the game. So we got hidden abilities in this patch. This is always guaranteed to happen. It's your first... That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I didn't mean to hit the mic, I'm sorry. Oh. No! Let's just try and catch it. Safari Ball? Why not? Work. Alright, now that's pretty good. That's good. I know exactly what I'm going to do with this. Or at least the Ghastly part. I know exactly what I'm going to do with Ghastly. Berries? Gender Stone. Lava Cookie. Pokemon Infinite Fusion has gone woke. They're letting you change the genders of the Pokemon. It's quite despicable, folks. It's not good. Alright. Quiet Ghastly, not the greatest nature, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not terrible. Bashful, small Pumpkaboo. You can tell it's small because it looks a little weird. Yeah, so what I think I want to do, I think I might want to fuse these two together. Or Magby. What's Magby's? Brave, that's not good. Mild. Yeah, I think I want to fuse these two together. Let me verify that it has a custom sprite before I do that. Let me look up Fen. Yeah, Fennekin. Let's click on this, go to Haunt, and then look at Ghastly. Okay, Ghastly does have a custom sprite. It evolves at level 16, so it'll be Braixen. Also has a custom sprite. It then evolves into Haunter, which does not have a custom sprite, unfortunately. But then it evolves into Delter, which also does not have a custom sprite. But when it evolves into Gengar, it definitely does, and it looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, I also kind of forgot Delphox evolves into a Psychic type, which would work with Chansey. No custom sprites. Okay, well, that sucks. So yeah, I mean that would work. It would just be kind of a. It would have no custom sprite for a while, which is It would just be a little mildly annoying. Guys, I think I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna go with Magby. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Magby. I think I'm gonna go with this. Now, alternatively, I could try and catch another one. Okay. Perfect. Come on. So much spite. There we go. Let's just see what else I catch with the hidden abilities. Run away, we free. I don't think I'll be catching that. I could try to kill it, I guess, but killed it. Ooh, kill him. Ooh, ooh, kill him. Ooh, ooh, killed him. If you know where that's from, it's very funny. Look, I love Metagross. The problem is this thing has like a 0.00001% catch rate. I will never be able to catch this thing. It is never going to happen. I was gonna try it. I was gonna try it then, but there's just no way, man. Moody's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie, but no. Tinted Lens? That is the hidden ability, I think. Oh! Thank you. Yes. Pawig! Pawig! Pog! Pawig! Cudel! Give me some HP, please. More HP, please. More! Suck you dry. Pause. Oh, that's a cool little fusion. That's cute. I love that thing. Oh, it's got Sap Sipper. I saw that. It popped up when it appeared. Eevee's kind of cool too, but I don't know. If it doesn't use teleport and get away, I'm catching that thing. I am catching that thing, bro. Please catch. Yes! Yes! That is so good. Magic Guard. Now the problem is, and this is the bullcrap thing, I hate this mechanic, and in Pokemon Infinite Fusion, if any chance that a developer... Oh yeah, I can't heal yet because I gotta talk to Nurse Joy. The biggest pet peeve I have about this with the hidden abilities is that when you unfuse them, they lose the hidden abilities. That's some bullcrap. I want that to be changed because I don't understand why that's in the game. Like, unless it's some kind of like problem with programming it, if it's like a hard task to program that to work, then I can understand it. But for anything else, like just like if that's a intentional mechanic, my question is why? Why is it an intentional mechanic? All right, so I want to do something real quick. I want to look up. I want to look up Machamp. Alakazam. So Alachamp. It's got high attack and special attack. If I reversed a fusion, it has terrible attack and special attack, but good speed. Oh man, I love Magic Guard so much, but unfortunately, it's just not gonna work on this fusion. It just won't work. It's too frail. It's too slow. It's only got good attack stats, and that just isn't enough. So I'm gonna unfuse it, and I'm gonna show you that the ability Magic Guard does not stay with it, and that's stupid. I hate that so much. I don't know why that's the case. I don't know who decided that was a good mechanic. It's not. I don't like it. However, us getting Machop is pretty cool for Lairon, because Lairon might have a custom fusion. It does not. Oh, well, it doesn't for Machamp, but does it do it for Choke? It does. It's a pretty funny looking one. And then it does not have one for Lairon, for Machop. And Machop evolves at level like 28, I think. So that's gonna be a while. Yeah, I'm just trying to do the stuff that's best for the viewing experience. Lonely. Lonely. Oh yeah, what was this? This was Jolly. What are you? Quiet. That could potentially work. Let me go back to Alakazam. Chansey. Where is Chansey? There it is. This one is so funny. So Alakazam, Chansey, or Alakazam Blissey, I should look up. It does have very high special attack, decent HP and special defense, but it doesn't have the absurd HP of Blissey. And if I reverse it, it gets the HP, but it loses a lot of the special attack. Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna work. I'm trying to see. I'm just trying to see what will work. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to look at what I got and try and figure out what I want to do with it. Because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of like potential just in this box. This is Lonely, right? Yeah, Lonely. And then this is Bashful. It's tough, man. I mean, these two fused together are good. These two fused together are really good. It's just tough, man. It's tough. Did I look up Ursaring and Ferrothorn? Ursa. It does not have a custom fusion. What a shame. Pumpkaboo. It does have a custom fusion. I just don't think it's that great. Aggron. It does, but it's just steel grass, so what's the difference? Steelix. Again, it's just the same typing. I'm trying to find something cool, but unfortunately the pieces of the puzzles that I've got, like I've got the pieces in front of me, but none of the pieces kind of go together too well. Except for Magby and Ghastly, which can work, Like, I just had to go with Quiet Nature, which kind of sucks. But Levitate on a Fire Poison type, or even a Ghost Fire type, is really good. It's very good. I don't know. I might just hold off again for now. Anyway, we gotta go in. We gotta go in this cave. There's also stuff in here. That rock has a hidden item. Deep Sea Tooth again. I'm selling that every single time I get it. Phansis. Oh, that's perfect. That's so good. That's so good. And Solosis with Chansey is actually kind of good. Solosis with Chansey is actually going to be kind of good. Gas on. Gas off. That's a good one, but I already have Lairon and 2 Ghastlies, so. Phansis again. This one's got a lot of special defense, man. Then again, I mean, it's not like this thing's very strong. Oh, why not? Catch another one! Why not? Oh, Razor Leaf. Much better. I didn't mean to do that. There's a lot of people just in this cave. Look, I want another one. Why not? Just catch 3. I can always release them later. Okay, now you're getting annoying. Thank you. Caterpie. Ampharos is actually a pretty good fusion material, especially if you fuse it with Meganium. It looks really good. It's a good thing I'm leaving the cave. Blah, 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 blah. Evil plan, blah, blah, blah. Zoom lens. That's actually a pretty nice item for something slow like Parasect and Turtwig. It's actually pretty good. Okay, so let's take the stuff we just caught. Super potion? Don't mind if I do. Okay, we'll unfuse that. Unfuse that as well. And now let's look at what we got. What have we obtained here? Timid, Naive, Quiet. The Chansey was also Quiet, I think. Yeah, okay. And Mischievous. That means it has a max special attack, I think. So Phanpy, Lonely, Lax Lonely, Adamant. Adamant Phanpy. Holy crap. Okay. We have a lot more things to play with now. This changes quite a bit of things. So, if I go with Quiet Solosis, let me pull up the thing again. Let's look up Blissey. Okay, Blissey. Let's go with Reuniclus. Reuniclus. This is high special attack, high HP, high special defense. It's pretty good. It's still nowhere near as bulky as Blissey normally is, but it's normal psychic, which is pretty good. If I reverse it, the HP goes up. The special attack goes down, but the special defense also goes up a little bit too. Yeah. So if I reverse it, it's actually better. And I do like the fusion. I like the way it looks. Now if I go to Chaniclus, that also looks pretty good. If I go to Chanshion Duosion, also pretty good. Kind of weak though, but still pretty good. And then Chansis, which is even weaker, but still very specially bulky. That said, I just don't think it's going to be that useful. So, let's look at Donphan. Don. Okay, better yet. Let's look up Fan. Okay. Yep. That's pretty cool. Donphan. Let's click on you. What to fuse Donphan with? Granbull. It looks a little goofy. What's the reversed one? Okay, reversed one's a little bit worse on stats, unfortunately. Worst one, the reversed one's a little bit worse. Even though it looks better. I can't really go with that. Let's see. What about just Ursaring? Ursa. Yeah, this is pretty good. That looks pretty good, actually. Ground normal. Pretty decent typing. Just ask Diggersby. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so let's Don Ursa, which would be Teddy Ursa. It's got a custom sprite and Fan Ursa. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Which one of these has the higher attack stat? This with Brave, a lower level, has 13. I'm gonna go with this one. It is lower level though, which kind of sucks. Give me that, man. And I want ground normal. Yeah, I think I want ground normal. How does the other one look? Oh, they're both about the same. Yeah, give me ground normal. Fan Ursa. Yeah, we're gonna go with what does pickup turn into? Hold on. Vampy Bulbapedia. Pickup. It evolves into Donphan. It becomes sturdy. I actually think I might prefer Quick Feet. We'll keep Scratch. We'll keep Baby Doll Eyes. We will not do Defense Curl. We will take Flail. Alright. Officially taking Love Disc out the party. It's gone. Yeah, okay, this is pretty good. I like this. We'll also retire Pawwig in a minute. We're gonna retire that one. Let me also just do this, just in case. My strategy with leveling up the stuff, since I'm doing everything in double battles, my strategy is to pair it with the easiest one to level up with. Oh yeah, wait a minute, I gotta talk to Brock. I pair it up with that, and it becomes easier to actually level up because it's gaining trainer experience points. So I got Rock Smash now. I'm going to give that to Fan Ursa, because why not? Get rid of Lick because it's useless. Let's also teach it to Marogue because it needs a fighting move. Let's also teach it to Pawwig because why wouldn't I? And why not? We'll teach it to this as well, Zooxer. Alright. Sorry for some of the delay, some of the amount of time where I've spent just, looking at stuff. Really? You gonna live that? Get out of here. Just looking at stats and stuff. I just, I don't want to put something on my team if it's going to be a burden. Flash cannon. Now that's not too bad. That might be good on something later on down the line. Let's go in this thing here. Butter Bean has officially awoken from her nap. Buster Bean, Buster Bean. So cute. So precious. What a good little baby. Good little baby dog. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I hate to pause the stream, but I'm going to take her outside because she needs to go pee. So be right back. Buster Bean. Oh. Are you ready to go outside, baby? Are you ready to go outside? Yeah. You are ready to go outside. I'm back. Oh. She was taking forever. She did not want to pee. And she still ended up not peeing, which is annoying. Very annoying. Ratara. Rock Smash. Ah, who am I kidding? I'm just gonna Dragon Rage it. We'll Rock Smash the Happy Chew. And hopefully it won't kill me. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? That is infuriating. Of all things to have, really? You have Copycat. It's the easiest win for that thing's life. And it loses to Copycat Happiny. If I had just used Rock Smash, this probably wouldn't have happened. Fun fact, there's an item here. I gotta start all over. I gotta go back outside. I gotta heal the thing. I gotta go back and do it. That's a really cool fusion, but it's bad. God knows, man. That is infuriating. Waited all that time just to get in the first real battle with the thing, and it dies instantly. Alright, I was about to say, if it didn't kill me, I'm gonna try and catch it. I don't have any Pokeballs, though. Aerodactyl Skull, that's pretty cool. Nah, I want to see the face. I want to see the face of the character, because it's supposed to be V. Lore! Alright. God, that's annoying, man. That was probably like 20 minutes of stream time for you guys to sit there and just wait on me to come back. Or you just left the stream for 20 minutes because this dog didn't want to go outside and pee. And then finally when I come back, the first battle, the freaking thing dies because of Copycat Happiny. God knows, man. That's such an annoying thing. Alright, if you live, I catch you. Never mind. Oh my lord. I mean like seriously. So annoying. I was about to say I'm gonna try and catch this thing, but it's a trainer battle. Oh man. Oh man. I'm ticked. I'm ticked. I'm probably gonna stop streaming around 12. Alright, he's got 3. I do not fear Litnot. Do not kill me. I swear to God. Okay, thank you. That's easy. I can't even really hit this thing, but I'm just gonna baby doll eyes it, just in case somehow it lives. Bite. Baby doll eyes. Why not? Alright, that's how it was supposed to go with the first battle. That's how it was supposed to go. That was much better. Buttersparce. The name is so long, it's actually running off. Please. Please. 10% accuracy, man. 10% chance to miss. Golden banana. Can't use that here. So I'm going to show you that it's broken. I'm going to show you that it doesn't work. Because I would love for that item to work because it's broken. But look what happens when you use it. Nothing. Nothing. Doesn't do anything. Quite annoying. Quite annoying. Let's see. Slug Rack. What is... Okay. Dilemma. This thing is copycat. We've established that. If I use Dual Chop on Slug Rack, I'm getting burned. If I use Dragon Rage on Happiny, it might not even kill it. And it might just use copycat against me. I can't win. In other words, I can't win. Didn't get burned. Against all odds, did not get burned. And it didn't even use copycat this time. I'm not doing it. I almost did it again. Alright. I don't really care for rollout. Somehow, we're leveling the thing up. So we're doing it, man. We're doing it. We're getting there. Joel Rill. No Confuse Ray. Don't really care about you. That's mildly annoying, but it's not too bad. I scratch. I scratch. You die. Excellent. Excellent. Good job. I'm going to retire this for Marogue now. And honestly, I'm confident enough in Fan-Ursa U-turn. I don't think anything except for maybe Zubat can use that. Question is, you know what? I think I might actually want that over Bite. Not right now. I'll wait. Also, what items do I have to give things? Zoom lens. I could give the zoom lens to Fan-Ursa because it's slow. I could give... Actually, that's it. That's it as far as items go. Chesto Berry. You love to see it. Give me item. It actually, I could, like, I'll get lunch and then I'll keep the stream up and then I could, like, we could just watch something, I guess. This is water, therefore it must die. Wait a minute. It's got Dragon Rage. I have to kill this. Alright, look. It's been a good run, Fan-Ursa. But you're probably gonna have to die. Let's just be real here. You're probably going to die. To a water move right now. I'm not necessarily scared of that. They're doing everything they can to try and kill Fan-Ursa, but not working. I just keep doing this until something dies. Folks, we got him. Okay. So far, so good. It's so funny to see something that big go like... I can't even go that high. Let's switch into this first. Then we run. Because I don't think it's fast enough to escape Onix. Onix is deceptively fast. Though when fused with Sunkern, it's probably slow. Oh, wait, but that's Galvantula. Alright, it's low level. No. Yes! That's awesome. I love Galvantula. That's pretty good. It has been added to my party. Careful nature, but that's gonna be on Caterpie. So no big deal there. Since we've added it to the party, and I guarantee you this thing learns Flash because it's part of electric type. Why not? Item right here. It's kind of sick, but unfortunately I don't think it's gonna be very easy to raise because it's evolves by happiness. Ooh. Get out of there. Give me your XP points. Another TM. Alley Switch. Yeah, that's about the worst one you could have given me. Thanks for nothing. The Prism, there's 4 Ks where you get the Prisms, and it basically unlocks Necrozma's final form. Spastic Saver. I'm sorry. Okay. Guchu. I fear static. Plus, it's probably got the citrus berry or orange berry or something. I don't know. Helping hand? Actually, flail. Ugh! Flail and potion. Flail and helping hand. Oh, you fool. You thought you were gonna be sneaky with that one. Okay, that worked. I still need to heal it again. I'm using a lot of potions because, I mean, frankly, it's a little lower level than the other stuff, and it's slow, so it's taking a lot of hits. Galvantula. I can do it again. If for no other reason than to just kill it and get experience. Alright, next. Galvantula again? Okay. We do the same thing. Right. Yeah. It's starting to get there, though. Deep Sea Scale? Are you kidding me? In the randomizer item settings, I'm getting Deep Sea Tooth and Deep Sea Scale? It wants me to use Clamperl, but it has not shown me a Clamperl. Which is in this game. It is in the game. Okay, I think this guy sells fresh waters. I will take 2 of those. Moonball. Why not? Nothing else really of note here. I can't really unfuse anything because I don't have any splicers. I'll have to get that when I go to the next town. I can't fight her because she requires fairies. I don't have any rock moves. That was a good stretch of running without running into a wild battle, by the way. That was pretty crazy. Ooh, Traplet. Traplet. That's very strong and very fast. A little scary, not gonna lie. Ooh, the 1-2 punch? We beam it? We scratch it? Oh, that's annoying. Both missed. Are you kidding me? It's one double team and both missed. My odds, man. I have terrible odds. I have terrible luck. Nah, Pobwig's gonna get replaced. Let's just be honest here. I don't really care to level up Polwig anymore. I will lava cookie this. La, 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 la. Okay, I'm not gonna do it again. Yes, boss! We are going to fuse Ekans, Spearow, and Rattata, or Sandshrew. We're gonna do it, boss. It's gonna do the triple fusion. We're gonna get it. Which, this is a good idea for, like, replacing the plot of the game with, instead of, like, grabbing Mewtwo or something. I can't even remember what the original plot of the game was, to be honest, of Gen 1. Oh. No! Fake out. Don't paralyze me. Oh, you son of a... Polwig, this is your time to shine, buddy. Never mind, it's your time to die. Whatever. I don't care. As long as Moreau gets to come in here and fake out again and win, I don't care. Good. I can't believe that was giving me such a hard time. Explosion! Alright. Yo! Lucky egg? Dude! Dude, that is a great pull. That is a great random item to get. Holy crap. That is freaking amazing. Alright, now I usually save in front of these because these are random items as well. Sea incense. You know what? That's not even bad. I'm not even going to go back to the menu. I've done this cave so many times, I know where all the items are at. It's funny. But there could be more items that I don't usually get. No, buddy. No, 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 no. I think it will last to the Pokemon Center. I think from 40 HP, I think it'll last. It's lagging a little bit, which I don't really understand why this game would lag. It's such a graphic easy game. I don't understand why it would lag. Oh yeah, let me talk to this girl. I think I've fused 3 times, or is it 5 times? 4. I need 1 more. That's funny. Let's sell some items. Deep Sea Tooth, Deep Sea Scale, Poison Mushroom, sell all that. Tiny Mushroom, sell all that. Lucky Punch, it's not even worth selling, to be honest. Buy 10 more DNA Splicers, 10 more Pokeballs, 10 more Pokeballs, 10 more Potions, and then let's go to... Well, there was a box in the mart, as I mentioned, for quality of life purposes, was really good. Let's just fuse something with Chansey, because admittedly I'm probably just not going to use it. So let's just fuse Love Disc with Chansey. Let's see what beautiful thing comes out of it. Let's do this. Aww. Isn't that cute? It's holding an egg. Serene Grace, quiet. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Double Edge, sure. That's a strong move. Alright. There we go. That's 5. Give me the item. Dust Stone! I have Murkrow. Are you serious? I have Murkrow. Are you kidding me? I have Murkrow and its hasty nature. Wow! Wow! Okay. Wow! That is crazy. Let me save. Holy crap. Okay, let me pull up the thing again. Wow. Murkrow. I want to do Aggron. I want to do, let me pull up Lairon. It doesn't have a custom sprite. It doesn't even have one with Aeron. But let's, okay, Laircrow does not have a custom sprite either, but Aggron does. And it's a good typing. It's steel flying. Pretty decent stats on it too. Actually, that's a lie. It's pretty bad stats. That's the problem with Murkrow, bro. It's so bad. It's so bad. It only has good attack. That's it. Nothing else about it is good. Oh, man. Okay, what about... Okay, Ferrothorn. Pharaoh. So Ferrothorn and Honchkrow does have a fusion. Ferroseed and Honchkrow does not have a custom sprite, unfortunately. Ferroseed evolution level 40. My God. It's bad. It's bad. All right, we go different route. Machop. Let me just type in champ. That'll pull it up. Okay, Merchamp. That does have a custom sprite. It's the bird dude from My Hero Academia. I love it though. That's so cool. Merchoke, custom sprite. Merchop also has a custom sprite. I think I might end up doing that, man. Honchkrow does not have a custom sprite with Machop, so I would have to evolve it first. I would have to evolve it into Machoke, I mean. Okay, this is hasty. This is like what, timid or something? It's docile. With guts. Which is pretty good. I would rather have guts than Insomnia for the ability. It's good. I mean, it's not bad. The question, I guess, is it worth it to just have the not custom sprite, the auto-generated sprite? Is it just better to have this because of the stats? I think I would rather have this over the stats because, let's be honest, the defense is pretty horrendous on this thing. Pretty horrendous. Pretty horrendous. Pretty horrendous. Oh, man. I mean, I've got it, which is why I want to use it. Let me just look up Fennekin just for some stupid reason. Fennecrow? Actually, wait a minute. It has custom sprites. And dare I say it's a hard hitter. Dare I say it's actually kind of good. Dare I say I want to use it. Mild? Hasty? I mean, it's got bad defense anyway, so why even care about that? You know what? You sold me. Fire flying it is. You sold me. Congrats. You sold me. Now, something I like to look up. Honchkrow Bulbapedia. This is why Bulbapedia the GOAT. Moves by prior evolution. I lose Peck, Gust, and Assurance. I'm not missing anything. Do I want Insomnia or Blaze? Blaze is good for the extra power. Insomnia is good because there's a lot of stuff that sleeps you in this game. I'll take Insomnia. Alright, there we go. Oh, and Galvantula. I forgot about Galvantula. Holy moly. Relaxed. Not good. Not good. I can sleep on that. I can sleep on that. It's time for you to retire. We'll unfuse you. And level 13, level 17, and 14. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you level them up for a while as a fusion, it actually they're fusions that come out of it. They're unfused pieces, should I say, actually have higher level. So yeah, so I can come back to Turtwig and fuse him with something else, and it could actually be pretty good. Pumpkaboo. It could actually be pretty good. I could definitely see that working. Yeah, so this is a squad right now. This is the squad. And it's about to get a lot better. Because you'll never guess it. It has custom sprites for all 3 stages. I was pleasantly surprised. I was trying to go physical attacker with it, and look, it still has higher physical attack than special attack. It's a mixed attacker essentially, which is good and bad. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this. And this might be dumb. This might be a really bad idea. But what I'm going to do is, because we got a Gary fight up here, or should I say Chester? Oh, I know where it's from. It's from Sky High. Whenever the school is about to fall on a house, Tom Kenny passes out, and his wife in the movie is like, Chester! Chester! That's where it's from. I just put the lowest voice on it. Chester! The horse is here. That's terrifying. Skolith. That's terrifying. We immediately go Zuxure. Flame Body and Poison Point. I don't like my odds faking that thing out. I'm going to fake out the Warb. The Warb. Thank God I'm immune. Take out the Warb. Bubble Beam the Skolith. Thank you for using Screech instead of something useful. Look at that. All these level ups, man. All these level ups is beautiful. 6, 7. Suntick. We Dragon Rage. I guess we just stay in case the Dragon Rage doesn't kill. Okay. Bubble Beam ain't gonna do anything to it. Oh man, look at that. All those stats. Howl? I forgot I got Howl. I'll take it over Tail Whip, I guess. Let's see. Oh, it evolved. Music didn't do right. Did not kill, but Rock Smash will. Excellent, good. Oh, dead. I think we go Fennecrow. I think it's a high enough level that it could live, and the Peck will finish it off if it doesn't kill. Excellent. That's awesome. That could not have gone better. That could not have gone better. Leveled up so much. So much leveling up just immediately right off the bat. That's awesome. All right, let's heal. No music. A little strange. That clown, if you give him like a penny, he will tell you a joke. Fennecrow, what can you learn? Lots of good things. Lots of good things. Sucker Punch. Definitely over Scratch. Definitely Sucker Punch over Scratch. Fansir, do you got anything? Helping Hand? I didn't know this thing learned. Oh no, because it was fused with Tyrogue at some point. Yeah, it was a Teddiursa Tyrogue. So these moves are not legitimate. Really, they're not really legitimate. They're not something that I can actually have. But because it's double battles, I don't care. I'm using Helping Hand. So much better. I'm sorry, I cheated. I'm cheating. It's a mechanic in a game. It's something they put in the game. If they don't want me to do it, then they shouldn't let me do it. I'm just gonna put this up here, like that. Time to organize a little bit, right? Yeah. We organized the moves a little bit here. We saved because that battle went pretty good. Sun cute. Lots of sun current in this playthrough, I've noticed. We peck. And we helping hand. Oh. Helping hand. We helping hand. This is a good team right here. This is a good team right here. Peck, we helping hand. Every time, bro. Every time. This thing's a beast. That was excellent. Holy crap, that was really good. Ditto and Torchic? Yep. This water. We helping hand. It did not kill, but it will. See how it changed the target on me? It tried to sabotage me. Feint attack? I mean, it hits Ghost. I like it more than Rock Smash. Natural Gift. Now get out of here. A rogue. Fake out. Peck. Goodbye. Flame Charge. Holy. That's awesome. That actually, I didn't realize it learned Flame Charge naturally. That's perfect. That fixes the problem with the speed. That's actually a really good move for it to learn. All right, let's go back and heal. See, again, I have no idea how you would ever do a Nuzlocke in this game with how much you have to heal. Now, granted, because of the randomizer, you can get high-value items like I'm getting randomly and sell them for more potions, and I could see that potentially working. But just the amount of grind that you have to do. Like, I'm playing the game on normal mode instead of easy. So, like, you know, the levels are higher than they would normally be. But, man. Oh, he faked me out, bro. That's not cool. Oh, man, they're ganging up on me. I don't like that. No! A rogue? Alright. We go back and heal. Because I would hate to have, like, such good fusions, such cool looking fusions, and then to have them die just like a random crit or whatever. Like, that would irk me, bro. That would irk me. Spending all that time grinding the levels up and everything and really enjoying using that mon and then it dies. I could never. I could never. Water is the threat here. Don't have innards out. Don't have innards out. Don't have innards out. Good. Thank you. It's always the gamble. It's a 50% gamble every time. Ah, I didn't kill. But at least it didn't use an attack move on me. Oh, there. One more. One more. And then we get the rocket uniforms. Shedgon. Fortunately, we had just a move to deal with you. It does not have Wonder Guard, though. Bruh. Camper Ethan. Well, you got one thing wrong about me. I hate camping. I don't like. I like being in like the outdoors with friends. Like that's the fun experience. Is just hanging outside with friends and just talking and doing stuff by the fire. That's the fun part. Actually sleeping in the woods. Worst experience ever. Worst experience ever. Especially... Can anything learn while switch? Especially if you're the person outside the tent. Like on the outside of the tent. Okay, well I shouldn't have taken that quest. Especially if you're the person outside the tent. Awful. Awful. Oh wait a minute, I gotta show you an Abra? I have an Abra. I have an Abra. It's actually pretty good. Also, Phanpy and Machop would be an excellent fusion, but I'm already committed to the Ursaring. I just want to talk to her, please. Quest completed. Poke Radar. What's this do? I never actually gotten this item because, you know, it's randomized, so you don't always have it. Can't use that here. Just tell me what it does. A tool that can search out Pokemon that are hiding in tall grass. Its battery is recharged as you walk. Huh. Huh. It's kind of cool. Oh. I don't think graphically it's supposed to have that big thing up top. But this is kind of useful. It's gone. I guess it's whenever you leave the grass, it dies. Good to know. This guy usually just has two Rattatas fused together. I remember that the first time I played it. It was a big King Rattata. Don't use a rock move on me. Thank you for being dumb. Thank you so much for being dumb. I appreciate that. Oh, it evolves! It's level 16. Again, another custom sprite, and it looks great. I love it. It's basically just the exact same thing, but a little more bold looking. Big fox Pokemon. Pretty sure that was more like a bird than a fox, but okay. What's up, Nomad? What's up? You are the #1 chatter, apparently, because you got that little symbol beside your name. That's cool. It's cool. Spinacute and Togadrill. I am playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion instead of Pokemon Legends ZA because this game, unlike ZA, it's actually good. How's life been? It's been pretty good. I was dating this girl for a little while, but I've kind of realized that it wasn't meant to be. There's just some things about the compatibility issues. I just don't think we were fully compatible. But I don't regret going out with her. It was a good couple of dates. It was fun. Got me out of the house. Got me used to a little more practice in as far as dating and using my Riz, as the kids say. I got to practice my Riz moves a little bit. So I don't regret it at all. It was a fun time. If for nothing else than for the experience, I enjoyed it. But of course, you're always a little bummed out whenever you had to end a relationship, so. I'm going to die. It lived? How? How did it use endure? Did I miss that? It is going at 3 times speed. Just on my lunch break, I'm just thinking of ideas on what to draw later down the line while on my break. Yeah, art is so fun because you can just, at any point in the day, if you just got a pencil and paper, you can draw, man. Oh, I got to keep the Abra. I didn't even have to give up the Abra. Awesome. I just had to show it to her. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that is what's so great about drawing, is that you can do it anywhere, at any time, for any amount of time. That's what's so great about it. Even if you're not really good at drawing, like just do it. Just do it for the fun of it. It's a very rewarding experience. That's it. You're getting a helping hand. Boom! Get out of here. I'm aromantic, so romance doesn't interest me. Fair enough. It's a Zoomeril. I thought it was going to be Hitmonchan. Oh yeah, let's look at the stats. I kind of forgot that we were... The defense is higher! Yes! Yes! I hope it evolves into Hitmonchan. I really hope it does. I really hope it does. That's going to be awesome if it does. We do have a water type as well, but I don't have Cut yet, so I can't fight that girl up there. Yeah, honestly, sometimes the aromantic people, I feel like they got I feel like they got the simpler life sometimes, because you don't have to deal with the drama of bad relationships and stuff like that. You just avoid relationships altogether. Romantic relationships, I should say. You still have friendships, of course, but yeah, sometimes I feel like that's a much simpler life. But gosh dang it, I love women. So I could never be aromantic. I could never do that. By the way, are you going to do a Halloween costume marathon for the Eeveeverse this year like you did last year? Yes! Every year I do Halloween artworks. There was, I think 2023 I did every OC, which I think at the time was like 8. I think it was like 8 of them. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing 8 Halloween drawings, but I am doing 4. I am doing 4. This thing is scary. This thing is terrifying. I hope I outspeed it. I'm gonna use Dragon Rage just so I don't miss. Because for some reason, Dual Chop can miss. Hits twice for 40 damage. Dragon Claw exists as a move, which is 80 power, which is the same as Dual Chop, but it has 100 accuracy. But for some reason, Dual Chop can miss. Why? Oh, forget Air Cutter. I ain't teaching you that. I have no idea why Dual Chop can miss. It should either be 40 hits twice for 80, 100 accuracy, or 50 hits twice for 100, 90 accuracy like Gear Grind, because Gear Grind is the same thing. Actually, I think Gear Grind is 85 accuracy. Either way, the point of what I'm saying is it's dumb. Yeah. Nice. By the way, what did you think of my second Halloween party arc? It's fun, man. It's fun. Specifically the drawings with the Eeveeverse cast in it. I like seeing your art, man. It's always good to see a little notification saying I have been tagged in something. It's always fun to see your stuff, man. It's good. I appreciate fan art. It's still kind of wild to me that I get fan art in the first place. Notice how I missed Dragon Dual Chop right there? Notice that? So fun. So fun. I love that 10% chance to miss that they gave it for some reason. Such a great idea. Thanks, Game Freak. This guy has like, he's super nearsighted. I'm gonna Dual Chop that because I don't think that thing's gonna die to... Oh, I missed! 10% chance! It's killing me, man. It's killing me. Why? Slash? Nah. No point in Slash. Oh, does it evolve now? Does it evolve in the Golbat? No. We use that super potion. Potion? Am I stupid? Did you just say I've got a girlfriend? Screw you, buddy. I'm gonna go extra hard on you. After I just said I just had to break up with a girl. How dare you? No mercy. No mercy! Who do I kill? Licky Pod, because I think it's Licky Licky and not Lickitung. It's got the highest stats here. Probably. I kill you! You're welcome. Anyways, I gotta get going. One more thing, the Chi-Chi drawing will be out this upcoming Saturday. See ya. Awesome, awesome. I think this will be like your first time drawing Chi-Chi, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked so many people like Chi-Chi so much. I wasn't expecting her to become a big favorite instantly, so quickly. I didn't expect that. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting that. I think you'll like where her character goes. The Squirtles are heading out of here. We got shades. I would love to put them on, but right now I can't because I'm in the rocket attire. A love ball. Right after I just said I had to break up with a girlfriend. Frick you, game. Frick you. It's just really funny. It's really funny. Let's unfuse this guy from his Rhydon. It always concerns me that the Rhydon doesn't come back. Like, I think the Rhydon is just straight up dead. I think the Rhydon is gone. Don't put on the Pikachu thing. You used to be able to get Porygon there, but now I don't. You can't anymore. Like, I don't know what happened with that, but apparently that's changed. I don't know why. Oh, it lags so much. Rain and the puddles. It just, I don't know why. It just makes it lag so hard. I don't think I have seen what comes out of the grass at dusk. So let me see what pops out. Sandesola. Yeah, it's not that great. Pokeradar me. Venuper. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I kill it? We go to the closest one every time. Venuper. We go to the closest one every time. Venuper again. Closest one every time. Oh. I didn't see if there was any others. It ended for some reason. I don't know why it ended, but it ended. I love that thing. That thing is awesome. I love that. See, that's the fun part about this game, right? I've played this game upwards of 10 times. Played through this game, not all the way through it, but I've done playthroughs of this game 10 times at least, most likely more, and I'm still finding new fusions, and that's the fun part about it, man. It really is infinite fusion. It really is infinite. What you can find in this game. I can't get the bike yet. I can't get the item yet, and I can't go there yet. So I can go ahead and do the Team Rocket stuff, which is this house. Yeah, this update was really cool. It allows you to be a Team Rocket member, or at least to go undercover as one. And you get to do stuff like this, like find Wimpods. Which in this is a Pikatad. Flame charge, why not? Just give me the points. what? Since I've got a cherry berry, I might as well make this thing hold it because it's gonna get me with static. I know it is. Come here. Come here. I'm spamming the interact button. Yes, there we go. Boom. It's pretty good. Mine. Ugh. Psybeam? It's kind of hard to get rid of a move here for Psybeam, especially with it not being stab or really covering anything. Alright, I did it. The next assignment. Oh, fake name? Let's see, I'm V. What fake name would I give? I would give Amy. No fishing zone. Alright, well. Can you move, please? Can you move? Can you move? Can you? Yeah, thank you. Alright. I gotta tell these people no more fishing. Also, what time is it? Oh, it's past 12 o'clock, bro. I'm hungry. Get out of here! Short break. I'm gonna go heat up my lunch. And, I think I'm gonna... I might even do a react video. I don't know. I might do like a react video or something. I'll be right back. Oh, let me change the scene. Let me change the scene. Be right back. What a man! What a man! You are so cute. My baby! My baby! Oh my goodness. So precious. So precious. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So precious must have been. You are a drama queen. You are so long and lean, but you are not so green. My baby, what I be. Ah. All right. Let's see. Went on an RV trip. Let me turn the music down real quick. We're gonna watch some queso while I eat my lunch.
Absolutely insane.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm just gonna end the stream because I gotta get some stuff done after this anyway. So I'm gonna eat lunch and do some stuff and get ready for a wrestling show I'm going to later today. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be doing some of the filming, and I'm also gonna be selling some comics at it. So that's gonna be cool. But yeah, that's all I've got for the stream. I guess I'll go ahead and end it. Let me save the game before I screw up and forget to save it. But anyway, thanks so much for watching the stream and the VOD later on for people watching it then. And until next time, it's been 3.5 hours.